For us as Africans, it's in you. You don't even need an inspiration. It's something that we grow with. Even at our homes, I hope I have my parents' relics and all of those things. So it's something that I grew up with. So I went on doing the decorating on ceramics. Then Chris urged me to do the clay work since she saw the potential in me. So I started trying it since it's 3 years now, 2.5 years. I was also lucky. I had a lady who taught me, my mentor. It's Joan. I don't know whether you know her, Joan Adams, but she sadly passed away a few years ago. She was my mentor, so I had no knowledge at all about clay. This was my life, decorating. So she's the one who gave me the ropes on how to handle clay, how to handle certain things, the temperatures and everything. She's the one who gave me the ropes, all the ropes. So I'm finding my own path away from the work I'm used to do. I must say it's quite a challenge too. At the moment, I'm using black firing clay, smooth clay, earthenware. Then we have something that we call wedging. Not like kneading dough for bread, but we call it wedging. It's just to get the lumps out of the clay and all the bumps so that it doesn't crack when it's fired on the kilns. The kilns are the ovens that we use for firing. If I'm going to do maybe a huge bowl today, I'm going to start that process, prep the clay, build the bowl, and then leave it to dry, just maybe 2 or 1 day. I'm still evolving. It's still something new for me too. I always tell my peers that it's not a destination, it's always a journey to do the clay. Maybe I can see myself being there with other artists, such as, can I name names? My daughters and your aunties of this part of work. I can say it is a privilege for me because I must be honest, I'm coming from a brutal background. Brutal meaning that all the townships, especially here in Cape Town, are known for being too notorious. So if you survive the township and being where you are, busy what you are doing, you are pouring out your story and leaving all the bad things behind of the township. So when I'm in this space, I zone out of the township because most of the things that I portray in my pieces are stories that I see back in the townships. We are 2 divisions here, 3 in fact. We have a mold maker, Stando, the one upstairs. Then we have a jigger man, Thomas. I'm not sure whether you met Thomas. Then we have those ladies who are making sure all the clay is smooth so that we can paint it after it's dry. Because when you start painting on it, it's not a clay in fact. What they're doing is a slip cast. After it's being slip cast, they smooth it out with sponges. You wait for it to dry, then you responge it again so that there's no dust residue. Then you paint your 3 coats. Then you can decorate anything that you like. But for me, it's different. It's everything that is coming out of my mind. When I'm coming to work, I already have ideas on what to do and what colors to use for each and every piece that I come to do. I was inspired by the Xhosa beer pots because I'm Xhosa also. So as time went on, I started to reshape my shapes, tried to modernize the norm because normally the beer pots are, can I show you one? Normally, beer pots are shaped like this, like these ones. So I tried to modernize them into decorative pieces. Yes, they are special tools, but like a chef, I cannot tell everything. They are special tools that I use to decorate and scarring of the clay and everything, the cuttings and everything. I use special tools for those. The challenges with the clay, I think it's everyone's challenge because you can create a beautiful piece today only for it to come out cracked or broken. It's every artist's nightmare. There is work that I'm working on now that I'm trying out also. It's still something on the works. You create it with love. That's the number 1 thing. You must create it with love, not to maybe to generate income. it comes from love first.